I wonder how they're growing.
More! Pour me another!
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that. Don't worry, money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon, but I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the and you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. This effort really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia's right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateau. We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away.
Relax. We're already back in Septimon. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis and when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Aphra's invite did say... that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. An unexpected change. It's throwing, and why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her...
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt... And as the Ephor, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Guessed from afar. You possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not... The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood. Anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife. I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. If you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a...
Wait, how do you know she's the champion? And all that stuff about the F-War, too? Huh? Your eyes.
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural, truth be told. I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none of... That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rare. Augusta, a girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves, just like the burning sun. Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything there was... And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, This is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in light as a thread, elusive as the wind. They weave themselves into every twist of fate.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way that...
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title. No, I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean... Do you believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose? And that his scathing words were a test of her resolve? Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see... merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration? I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is... Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly. Here's some advice for you. Though, if you want the truth of a story, as I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero, it's not difficult to see. Fate flows like... The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
You needn't rush to answer now. When the final chapter is written, farewell, my friend. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and...
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, a blatant affront to the authority of the...
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our... Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowned, but listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants. If you seek power, then step from the shadow.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into... I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take priestess. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said her fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. A hunt and our plan. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temples?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again? Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, and the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete, only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark time. Do not forget. The Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, as long as a hero stands. No disaster.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be but it's fine. Most revered priestess.
Frightened. Me fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me soon.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come. You know, my friend. The best way to greet a storm?
Not to brag, but I down that carousel with just one blow.